We are here with Kothorix, you guys.
Hey.
Hi. So, I guess the first thing that we want to know is what inspired you to actually do YouTube, like in the first place?
What inspired me to do YouTube? If you look back at my first videos, they are basically talking about video games. I think my very first one is kind of a guide for do Dungeoneering and RuneScape, because basically I had knowledge of how to do something, and I saw other people doing it not just less efficiently, I guess. And so I decided to share that knowledge, and that video itself didn't get very good, didn't get a lot of views, but it kind of made me want to do it more, so I started making more videos about different things and different games. I made a lot of videos about Arcade and other games I played, and little reviews of games, and that's really what got me started.
So, like, in all of the video games that you've played so far, what game made you rage quit the hardest?
Ori and the Blind Forest, probably. You can actually look up stream recordings of that game. I actually didn't finish that game. I got right up to the last 99% through the game, right up to the very last area, little checkpoint, and I couldn't get past it because it was so. The controls are frustrating.
Your character is this blue, kind of fluffy dragon creature. Why a dragon? What made you choose a dragon?
I was always a dragon. I think as far as like my furryism goes, the first thing I ever liked was dragons. You know, long before I ever sort of knew what a furry was or had sort of attraction to furry characters, I liked dragons a lot. So,
how long have you been part of the furry fandom?
Let me see here. When I was about 14 years old. So that was 14 years ago. About 14 years ago. About 14 years I've been.
Do you have a fursuit of Kothorix, or?
No, I don't have a fursuit. I'm not fond of fursuits. They aren't like. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of them. I don't like the I don't want to like insult them because I know a lot of people like fursuits. They kind of freak me out, to be honest. Like the proportions are weird. I don't like them.
Where did the name Kothorix actually come from?
That is from the Draconomicon, which is the Dungeons and Dragons 3.5 edition book. And it's a combination of a couple of words. It's, you know, like I said, made the name 14 years ago, so I don't remember which words it is, but it's a combination of Draconic words from Dungeons and Dragons, basically.
Okay, so Kothorix, this is the big question. You and another furry YouTuber, Genesius, you guys had a bit of drama that actually turned out to be fake. What was that all about?
Alright, well, me and Genesius wanted to do a collaboration video for a while, and we couldn't think of an idea. We couldn't think of a way to do it. So I said, you know, one of us make a video, and then the other responds to that video, and then we'll do kind of a back and forth. And he agreed to that, and then it was my what was it called? The Problem with God video. That since he's a Catholic, he said, well, you know, I actually like kind of that one kind of triggers me anyway. Why don't I make a response to that? And so we came up with the idea. Well, okay, why don't we just kind of like go back and forth and like kind of insult each other, and it'll be like a I don't know what to call it, rivalry, you know, a thing, and it'll raise some drama, which will get some views. We thought that was a pretty good idea, and we did. But then toward the end, it didn't quite go as planned. What I wanted to do was have actually what happened because he wanted to do the final video on his channel, which I didn't want to do, but I said okay, do it because his audience is smaller than mine. Um, and his videos were only getting like 5 or 10,000 views, while mine is like 30,000, which means that a majority of the people who watched my videos about me like getting nasty with him didn't watch the video of where we like, kind of talk about how it was just a manufactured drama.
During that
So,
time, a lot of people like they went from your channel. I noticed that when that was going on, um,
mhm.
people went from your channel directly to Genesius. Didn't even bother to watch his side. They just like attacked him dead on. Like, did you guys
Yeah,
know that that was going to happen, or?
I knew that was going to happen. I told Genesius that was going to happen, and he said that it was fine. He expected it, and really, it's gonna. That's just inevitable. Like, I believe I said in that final video with Genesius that I was kind of disappointed that people were attacking him, but yeah, it's it just happened. A lot of the people who watch my videos are on YouTube in general are younger. Um, they're more prone to kind of like emotional responses, I guess. Well, there was a sort of social experiment aspect to it. I wanted to see what would happen if I did this. I wanted to see. I mean, getting views is one thing. So I don't want it to say it's all about the views because that makes it sound like it's all about the money. It's about the views in another way too, where if a video gets more attention, um, it helps a content creator know what kind of videos to make. You see what I mean? It's like if I make a variety of videos, if I make some drama videos, some videos about, you know, uh, political things, some videos about gaming, I look to see what videos get the most views because those are obviously what the audience wants. And at the same time, it's good for me because it helps my channel grow and for me to, make money as a YouTuber. So it's, when people say you did it for the views, it's like, yeah, but that's what YouTube is about.
True. So, when Kothorix as a character was designed, I've been curious about this. Was he always blue, or did he have a different color, or was he changed, or?
He's gone through a few changes. He was always a blue dragon. He used to be darker blue, and he had kind of normal, like, membrane wings. Uh, and he was a lot bulkier. And as time went on, I kind of, I liked being thinner, I guess, as a dragon. I really like feathered wings. Um, yeah, I wanted to go for, he used to have a sort of mark underneath his eye, and I thought, it's good to have some kind of mark or something on your character. It makes them stand out, it makes them unique. People can look at it and say, oh, that's this character, because, there are a ton of blue dragons. But, I wanted it to be more natural looking, so I changed the mark under his eye to just scales under his eye being more pronounced, so it looked more natural. It looked like something that would actually be on a dragon instead of kind of face or something. And other than that, I kind of just wanted to make him like sort of a minimalistic design, where he doesn't have all kinds of crazy shit all over the place. You know how some dragons have full, I don't know, multiple tails, multiple wings, two heads, like all these horns everywhere, all kinds of shit everywhere. I just wanted kind of to make him like smooth and sleek, so he was here to remember and recognize.
So like he's on all fours all the time. Like was he ever like in an anthro form? Is there a version of him that's on two legs?
No, I've never had a anthro picture of him commissioned, but some people have done fan art of anthro. I, I I can't think of the artist right now.
You say a lot in some of your videos. You tell us to have a wonderful day. Where did that come from?
Um, when I so one of the ways okay, when I first started doing YouTube, when I first started really getting interested in taking it seriously, I wanted to find out how to make videos better. I wanted to find out how to grow my audience, so I watched all kinds of videos about that, and did a lot of studying and research. And what I found is that if you have some kind of catchphrase or some kind of thing you say, people remember you more. Which helps, right? So I wanted to try to have some kind of catchphrase or something, and I had a few ideas. I don't remember them off the top of my head, but I had a few ideas, and they were basically various like dragon puns. And I think Wonderful Day was the first one I used, and people really liked it. They all thought that was great, so I just stuck with that one. I didn't even try any other.
As everything is now, where do you think that where do you see yourself and like your YouTube channel in the next 5 or so years?
Well, my biggest goal is to get 100,000 subscriptions. If I can hit 100k subs, I'll feel like I made it on YouTube. I want to be in that like top tier of YouTubers, and at the same time be like respected as a YouTuber to begin with. I think that number is around 100. Most of the channels that I know of that have, even if they have millions of subscribers, they'll still do collabs and things with channels that have over 100k. But rarely will they do anything with channels less than 100. So 100k is what I'm aiming for. Also, I get that nifty plaque thing, so that would be cool to have. All you gotta do is make that one video that that goes virally. People really latch on. Some people that have 100k subs, they had maybe 1,000, and then they made that one video that got like 3 million views, and that rocketed them up 50k or higher. So
when you finally do reach 100k, like, are you just gonna stop there, or do you continue on?
Oh, I'll continue on. At this point, YouTube, source of income. I mean, I get money from Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, but it really all comes back. My audience started there. That's what they know me from. I wouldn't have people following me on Patreon or Twitch if it weren't for my YouTube channel. So even though the majority of my money doesn't actually come from YouTube, YouTube is my job. I have to keep doing it, the living.
Alright guys, so the links to his channel and all that will be in the description. You know how that goes. Thank you, Kothorix, for being here and answering our questions with your face.
Well, thank you for having me.
Why a dragon? What made you choose a dragon?
Because dragons are sexy.
Impossible to know.